You're now listening.
You're now listening to the Shameless Goat.
Listening to the Shameless Goats. The Shameless Goat.
Yo, one of the worst things about this fucking Rona is not being able to go to Playhouse. Y'all know I love Playhouse, the booty club.
Yeah, you the Playhouse King, nigga.
Playhouse King, that's my spot. I truly missed that spot, man. You know, they had a little window where they did open, and then I missed it. I didn't go them days because I had to work, but then now they closed that shit back, and I missed that shit, though.
Man, that's like it's a staple in where we're from. Like strip clubs in general is just a staple of being from Miami.
From Miami, yeah.
It's part of the culture.
It is part of the culture. That's wild.
Yeah,
I can't even tell you the last time I've been to a regular club, dog.
All right, that's true.
I go
That's
strictly
true.
to strip clubs.
That's
Straight.
real.
That's the only place to go. And I don't even think just like in Miami, like you said, it's part of the culture. I think like Houston has that same atmosphere of fucking booty club.
Atlanta. These three.
Magic City.
And
DC,
Vegas.
And Vegas, yeah. Strip
Those
club.
are strip club capitals, even though that's like 5 places.
So who do you think got the best strip clubs, though?
The best strip? Well, I can't say I haven't been to
I've
a lot.
only been to 2. Miami and Atlanta.
Atlanta, okay, I've been to Atlanta.
Cities.
What about Texas? I think we all been to strip clubs.
No, not me. I haven't been to Houston yet.
In Houston. I think one difference with Miami is they get fully
naked.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's everywhere.
You can appreciate that.
Yeah.
What?
When I was in graduate school, we went to strip clubs up there in North Florida in Jacksonville.
Oh, they trash.
Oh man.
Them hoes had on booty shorts, nigga, and halter tops.
What's that thing called? Pasties?
Pasties, so
That's
they cover
trash.
their nipples, and
Yeah,
then
that's
like,
trash.
you know, and then sometimes I guess when they dancing for you, certain places you go. When we went to DC, I remember this. They'll take out their titty. I'm like, fool, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
trash.
For them, it's like it's top or bottom.
Yes,
You have to pick one.
something like that.
Right.
They little boy in you.
Yeah, and you know, actually, what's crazy about that? Now that I think about it, when we did go to DC. And they were like dancing like that, like showing the top or the bottom. There was this nigga that was with us, and he was like going crazy, like he was going nuts. He was having a great time. And I remember telling my boy, like, "Yo, if this nigga's in Miami,
He'll lose his
she ain't naked."
That was mine. Yeah.
And he's like dry humping her. I'm like, "Yo, this nigga here."
And it's funny because we don't do all that.
We
like
don't do
in
none of
Miami, you just kind of throw the money. You let them hoes listen. Don't even touch me. Dance over there. We gonna throw a couple hundred. Stunt for all the niggas in the club, and then.
Yeah, just stand around. Just be around the general area.
Yeah.
Don't be too close to me, but just, you know.
It's funny because that's where the people be at. It's men and women in the strip clubs.
What do you think is the attraction? Like you said, you haven't been to a regular club in some time. What is the draw for strip clubs?
So for me, I think it's the fact that I can kind of wear whatever the fuck I want to wear.
That's
true.
true.
I can go in there with some slides, nigga. I can go in there with some shorts, nigga. With a regular club, you got to kind of be on point. They got a dress code. Hey, sir, you can't come in. Those are sneakers. Nigga, you go to the strip club, you put on fucking slides.
But in one way, you can wear whatever you want.
That's true.
But do they let you in everywhere? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not everywhere.
They don't.
There are biases some places because some places is little Cuba and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't. You're not in that place.
Yeah.
They want you to dress like Ricky Martin, and I ain't about that.
Okay.
But you're right.
I love the idea of just being able to wear whatever the fuck I want to wear. Basketball, you know a nigga who used to go to the strip club with basketball shorts.
Yeah, full of friction.
I am niggas.
But
What are you talking about?
when I was younger, you needed friction. You gonna feel this whole meat because like I'm paying top dollar. I want to feel every inch as
White
close as I
tee
can.
and basketball shorts. That was the strip club.
One thing I was thinking, like, why strip clubs, especially in Miami, is so dominant or big for like you said, like you just said, like wearing whatever you want. I think the larger thing to that is like I think strip clubs in Miami is the only place that caters to the full black experience. So you can could be from the hood, you could be from the burbs, you could be whatever college educated, you could be trash can.
Very true.
You can wear whatever you want in there. You can wear your trash can uniform.
As you are.
Your Wendy's uniform. You can wear slides.
Come as you are.
As you are. Like however much you could afford, and you'll still be accepted. They'll still come around.
We're all equal in there.
Exactly.
We are all the same.
And the music is super underground, trap,
fire.
right?
The
None of
shit you
that
don't hear on the
crazy
radio.
stuff, right?
And it should be fire.
I remember I used to work in Boca Raton, and I was a pharmaceutical rep, and I would leave up there with a blazer on, get on the train, ride the fuck to Miami Gardens, get off, go home, change my clothes, and be in the motherfucking office, nigga, with fucking red bottoms on or some J's on. I'm a totally different nigga when I get in the strip club. I love that shit.
In a strip club, you don't have to perform or conform
At
to
all.
something else.
At
You don't have
all.
to. Some of these South Beach clubs, nigga told me your stripes on your shirt is going horizontal.
The wrong direction. I remember that night.
They're supposed to go vertical. That's classy. Horizontal is like striped, which is like urban.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And so my stripes was going horizontal, not vertical.
Can you imagine?
Can you
And then,
imagine?
stuff like that don't make sense, especially like dress codes and stuff like that. Certain things, I understand you trying to keep a certain level to your establishment, but it's like, I'm coming here to spend money. I'm going to spend money. It's going to cost money for me to get in, but like, you know, at the booty club, you don't got to worry about that. I just have to go and be happy.
Yo, we accept you.
And what's crazy about it, you can't ever try to judge a nigga by what he got on.
In the strip club.
Ever.
Oh, no.
I've seen, listen, I'll tell you one time I had a party for my cousin, and we went in there, you know, I had about a stack, nigga, I'm feeling myself. And then a bunch of niggas with black t-shirts on walked in. I'm just talking about big ass black t-shirt. Look like fucking, what was the niggas from D4L? But it all black.
Soldier Boy.
2003.
Niggas walked in, dog, a bunch of black shirts, and I got on my designer shit. I'm feeling myself, man. I remember eating food. I'm eating there. I got my little money on the side. I'm eating my food. And money flying. I mean, my food. Money flying in my food at this point, at my plate. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I turn around. All the niggas in black shirts.
Right.
Threw about 10 racks, nigga, in 16 minutes.
Oh, you got to keep it a buck. It's Miami, so you know you going to the strip clubs. There's D-boys in there. There's D-boys and scammers.
So this is when the scammer shit started popping off, when niggas started really exposing themselves. And that shit kind of just changed me. After that, I just said, it's time for me to go.
But he's speaking to the freedom of, like he said, they boys had on all black shirts.
Black. So you
just
can't
judge them about
you
that.
can't assess niggas.
Right.
Oh, nah. Yeah, I done seen niggas going there with wife beats.
White beaters, yeah.
Straight up. No,
Slides and
straight up.
socks, yeah.
I'm just here for a good time, you know.
And I love it. The strip club. And, yo, that's so funny you brought up food. Strip club has amazing food over here in Miami.
Yes, nigga. In the office, that's my favorite spot. Daniel's a guy who loves to go to
Playhouse.
Playhouse, yeah.
The office was my shit.
They got great food.
I've been going there since like 2012. My boy EB the Iceman, my dog locked up, free my dog. But he I remember him introducing me to the strip club, and I got a taste of that.
To the strip club or to the office?
To the office.
Oh, okay.
And so I think I probably started going every Friday since then, and I started doing it religiously. I'm in the same spot with my same dudes, my homeboy E Money, my homeboy Kurt. We in that shit every fucking week buying bottles, you know, before 8. They $50 before 8. We ordered 4 or 5 bottles each. We got 15 bottles in the section. And I remember just enjoying it. Like the trap music, the food. Nigga, they got fried lobster tails in the fucking strip club in the office. You know, we got chicken wings is the best food by far. I don't know what the fuck they put in that shit with this cracker pussy. But something about the food in the strip clubs just make the shit amazing.
Man. Shout out to King of Diamonds for their food. That shit was real. I know people used to go there
Just
allegedly just for the food.
Right. But the thing about it is, like, I think that's one thing niggas realize. Like, going to the club, at a time, it was cool. Clubs were cool. They were doing their thing. But once niggas discovered the strip club, the fucking environment of it, like, the music here is unmatched. I can get drunk. Like, you said something about
DJs.
You said something about before 8. You get in touch with the happy hour, right? Like, see, I love Playhouse. So Playhouse got this thing, like, if you buy a drink, they're going to give you free lunch. So y'all niggas going to feed me in the middle of the day for buying a $10 drink, and then, or if we get a bottle or whatever, and then we can get drunk as hell in the middle of the day.
He's a
and have a great
capitalist.
time.
But that's real, though.
It make a lot of sense.
It's entertaining because you're in a club, you listen to the music, it's like, I don't really fuck with this music, and then there's no entertainment. But you're in the strip club, there's entertainment, food, and alcohol. What are you talking about? And I can vibe.
And the bitch don't rub your leg in your meat.
Which is crazy because a lot of times that's almost like it's hard to convince women, like the women being there is almost secondary. Like the strippers are not. A lot of times, the main attraction of why you're going. It's not really. That's cool, but that's not.
So that part I disagree with.
No.
Okay.
I think so. So this is what I would say. For most niggas who go frequently, like I know Daniel went.
They're not going for women.
We're not going for the fucking women.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're going for the music, the drinks, and your
the
niggas
food.
and the vibe, the food and the vibes.
Right.
So the reason why I disagree with that, I don't think you go in there because you want the how do I put this? The intention to see naked women, but it's the entertainment.
The ambiance.
So it sets the ambiance. If you take away the women from the strip club, it's not. It's then
So
you
let's
in a lounge.
So let's do this. If the strip clubs had no pole for a bitch to dance on, would I still go? Absolutely.
Because they still giving lap dances and table dances.
That's fine, but I don't go there for that.
So my point is, you're going there for this entertainment. it makes this atmosphere the atmosphere. If you take away that part,
I don't think
so. You mean
Oh,
it's just gonna be a lounge, a nigga playing music and food and drinks.
See, I get what you're saying, and yes, I do kind of agree with you. Maybe in the beginning, I went for the women, but after a while, when it's the same thing over and over,
I'm not saying
and
you
I know
going for the
these,
women. I'm saying you going because of this part of the. This is the part of the entertainment. That part will take away everything.
No. I think what we're saying is like that's not the most important part.
It's not even the secondary or tertiary part.
No, that's not for me.
No, you're a freak nigga.
No,
but,
I'm not. I don't go to the strip club as much as you niggas.
But and that's the thing.
That's real.
Okay, so the thing is, the niggas who actually going to tell you we're going for the vibe.
And I'm telling you,
no, but you can't.
If you take away the strippers, you are not going to that shit because you might as well go to Wynwood.
It's your opinion.
No, and that's the thing. You got to understand that you're not an expert in the situation.
What?
I would say Daniel and myself probably would be. We probably been to the strip club more than anybody else.
Hey, listen, let me say for listeners out there, I don't really partake in the strip club anymore.
Don't lie, please,
He's painting me out to be something that I'm not anymore.
You already told everybody in the beginning, nigga, I'm a strip club.
So if you take away the strippers, you still going to the office?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you
Probably
why.
today say yes.
The vibe. No, it's not about strippers. It's the vibe.
It's really not.
Tell me more.
You can't go anywhere and get A1 fucking trap music. Where do you go?
Honestly, if you're saying that like they're part of it, okay, they're part of it, but they're not the first important, second important, third important. They're not even the most fourth important thing going into the strip club.
I don't think you rank them. I think you look at it as it's the thing that it's the thing. It's like it's a part of a car that if you take it away, the car doesn't work. Doesn't mean that it's more important than this other part of the car that won't make the car work.
Sure, in theory, sure.
It sounds good.
In theory,
But
sure.
no, it doesn't work for us. And at the end of the day, I go there.
Lie.
Number one for the trap music.
That's
the drink
number one?
site, yes. The music is you can't get that
The
kind of
music
music
is
anywhere. You hear the best music by far in the strip
Because if
club.
I walk in that shit
agree.
and I'm drinking
That-
my Douce or my Remy or whatever, and then
I
niggas
totally
like,
agree with
I'm
that.
high as a motherfucker right now, I'm gonna be turned the fuck up right there.
They
Like,
play
you
the
gonna-
right songs at the
at the
right
right time.
moments.
There you go.
Right, yeah. The strip clubs has always been.
They got the best
atmosphere is
drinks.
great.
They got the best drinks, the best
I
music.
can't even
the
tell
best
you how
food.
many nights we went to like Wynwood or we went somewhere else and we spent like the first part of our night there and
And you
ended
like,
up
fuck
in
this shit,
Playhouse
we
or
in the
went to the
strip club.
office and then you just hear some. Nah, this is it. This is like.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
it's a different feeling.
I just think that the strippers set the tone. I'm not saying
they
that.
don't.
I'm not saying that you're going there to watch them. I'm saying that if you don't have
Bro,
them there,
give up
you're not even. You're not the DJ. He not even
I feel
as
you.
lit.
Give up on that
But
point.
I mean, that's just on me.
That's you. Give up on that point.
I think of that with along with the strippers. I think a part of that too is like what's entertaining to me sometimes is watching strippers perform, not just really like dance on a pole, which is cool, whatever, but just like how they get men. That's like a sport
them
in
money.
itself.
Exactly. I
The
agree with
seduction?
that. That's a part of the entertainment.
The seduction in itself is like just to watch these professional seducers
Yeah.
Correct.
get you or get your friend or get just a stranger over there. You just watching them and
Or
it's-
tricks.
So do y'all like to be seduced in there? Like, do y'all like as evolved strip club goers? Do y'all like
Me, no, but I do appreciate tricks. So like, I do appreciate a girl going to the ceiling and coming down
I
to a
don't-
split, or the one of the funny is not the right word. One of the most interesting tricks: a chick, she laying out, spread her legs, and she put money on the pussy, and making that she make a pussy fart, and that money went up in the air like 10 feet. And I was just like, whoa! But that type of entertainment, that's cool because you're not gonna get that in the club. Because in the club, it's like, if I'm not vibing, you know, you're probably there to holler at women. But it's like the strip club is a place to vibe, and there's some form of entertainment there.
So if I'm being honest, I don't care for none of that shit. I like the music, the drinks, the food, and the vibe. I'm there with my dudes. We having a good time. If my dogs want to smoke, they can smoke.
Yeah.
You know, we all vibing. The music is just A1. You start hearing certain songs and they play it at the right fucking moment.
Yeah.
I don't pay them hoes no mind. I'm just being real.
I agree
I don't
with
pay
that.
them none at all. And at the very most, I remember when I used to go with my homeboys, I would be like, listen, they'll be in your face. Oh, baby, you want to dance? Nah, man.
That's
After a
real.
while, I'm like, you know what? Go dance for that nigga right there, man.
Yeah.
Let's go dance for him. And I might throw some money on her over there, but I don't care for that shit, that attention.
And a lot
I'm
of
there
the-
for the music.
And a lot of dudes don't. Like for me, like back to what you were saying, the seduction aspect of it. Back in my prime, I used to always I used to keep a general rule, right? Like if a stripper came up to me, because you know strippers that like they haven't made no money and they're just trying to like they're desperate for something, just
Yeah,
find
getting
some
half a
like
dollar.
simp. So like if she comes to me, like I give every stripper three
Songs?
no, not 3 songs, 3 comments. It's got to be 3 nice comments. You can tell me my dick is big. You can tell me. Listen. You could tell me my dick is big. You could tell me I'm really handsome. You could tell me, give me one more, whatever. But once you go over that line, all right, bitch, get out of here. That's it.
That's what I was referring to. Not really the seduction
seduction.
of the pole, but just like
Personal.
all right, I want to hear what do you have to say.
To me,
That's
yeah.
what I'm.
to build you up. To
Right,
build
like
your
that.
ego.
Yes.
Like, cause I mean, I'm not here for the dances. Like you naked, you dancing on my jeans. Like we're wasting,
All right,
we're wasting time here. But like, I want to hear what you, because you've been doing this all night.
Right.
And you have lines. I know the lines when I go to a club and I have lines ready to go for women.
women,
yes.
I want to hear what you got to say to me. Like he'll say, "Oh wow, you're handsome. What do you?"
I'm not interested
Yeah.
in that shit.
Oh
at
no,
all.
me. I want to hear the script you have.
The compliment. Yes, the script.
I
Yeah.
want to hear the script.
I don't
like,
care about that. Because for me, when
you're
I
a perv.
no nigga, because when I go for the camaraderie of hanging with my homies.
Oh,
like
no.
that, like I don't give a fuck about what the stripper has to say to me. Like if a stripper never comes to me, I'm having a great time.
Oh no, I'm not saying I'm going for that. I was saying
No,
like,
I'm not
That's
saying
part
that's what
of
you're
it.
saying.
We're talking about the.
right. I was saying that's like part of the curiosity for going is like I want to hear. It's almost like I want to hear game run on me. I've been doing it for a
Yes,
long time.
yes.
Yeah, I want to hear what you
wanna
got to
hear
say.
shit? Me, I don't give a fuck about that part. But
So what was the craziest thing you ever heard a female tell you?
Oh, it was negative. It was like I came off of work to meet some of my homeboys at strip club, and I had on a button up, and then she said like, "Oh, you seem like a really professional guy. I just came from work." I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever, just here off work." She's like, "Yeah, by the way, I'm a bus driver during the day, and it'd be really I appreciate it if you could just help me out because we're both working class people." Blah 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 blah.
Fuck. She tried to do for a whole
And I was
stuff.
like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah,
And you took that pussy.
No, I gave her like $20. She danced. I was like, "Oh, it's cool, whatever." But I realized, she probably lying.
Yeah.
Later,
and you still gave it a dub.
I felt bad. It was good stuff.
Fuck that.
And that's the thing about the booty club. Like after a while, I guess I learned like certain things in there. Like you have to treat them like they're niggas. Like that script is flipped.
It's-
So like when they come up to me and they come aggressive, they're just like, "Oh baby, you want to dance?" You be like, "Nah, I'm good." Then they try to sit on your lap. "Nah, I'm okay." And then she's trying to rub on you. "Why you don't like me?" You don't. Ma'am, step away.
Yes, you're harassing me. That's true.
You gotta do
That's
that. You
true.
gotta get a little aggressive. Like now, like I just kind of like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. No, thank you, because you gonna charge me and no.
So what I do is, I find myself doing this a lot. When they come up to me, I don't know why, they just think I got all the fucking money. They be like, "Oh, hey, mister, how you doing?" I'm like, "Listen, I just got in here. Give me about an hour to turn up first. Because I know I'm going to be out in this bitch in 45 minutes. So I'm
Wow.
like, give me an hour. Let me get my drinks in my system and then come back, man. I got you."
Yeah.
I sell them hoes a drink like they sell me a drink, bitch. You not lying to me.
What's so funny is exactly how you said you flip the script. Is I could imagine going to bars and stuff like, "Hey, how you doing?" She's like, "I just came here with my friends, like I haven't, I'm still feeling the energy, like, what I mean, yeah, let's we could talk a bit later. I'm just trying to get used to the crowd, blah blah blah." And now we go into strip clubs and we are the
animals,
The bait.
the bait, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we the bait, like
We the ones who gotta be snatched.
the prey.
we're like let me get comfortable.
Let me get comfortable.
Yeah, right.
Fuck that. What's been in y'all best strip club experience?
I've had too many.
You have too many.
Yeah, I mean, I go there for a vibe. I don't go there really to holler at no strippers. Like, I
So
go
what's
there-
been your best then?
I mean, I had too many. I used to go at one point every fucking Friday to the office. Like,
Yeah.
so I can't pinpoint
You
the
can't
time.
say.
But I usually go there when I do go there to have a good night. I got like 10 fucking phone numbers. From regular chicks, not strippers.
All right.
So I mean, yeah, that's like 10. I might convert 2, and that's 2.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What about y'all? What's been y'all best strip club experience?
Oh man, for me, I could think of one night in particular. I know I went there with my homies. It was by accident. We just went in there. We went there, whatever, and then I guess they were just feeling the vibe in there. We walked in there like, okay, the music is nice today. We like what the DJ got going on, and they had bought the main section, the biggest section in the club. That's right there in the middle of the Playhouse. Everybody know it.
I remember that night.
So they buy their bottles and everything, and then like all of a sudden there's just a bunch of women everywhere, and there's like this side panel that at one point, super drunk at this point, we've drunk a lot to this point because they bought like 3 or 4 bottles, and then like they're standing on the side that I didn't even know you could stand on. I'm like, bitch, that's dangerous. But she was shaking ass, and like money was just flying, and this is life.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was life. That was my old life. It's not no more.
For me, it was like, I don't know if it's the best. I don't know best or worst, but like the most memorable I had was when like I went on a Tuesday at Playhouse too, and I met it was a Nigerian stripper.
Okay.
And she was
you
like,
don't find those too much.
we was just, I don't even know how she was talking. She got me to come with her to the bar to buy her a drink. I was like, I felt bad, whatever. She was like, my name is whatever stupid name she gave. I was like, okay, whatever. And she was like, are you Nigerian? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, my real name is X, Y, and Z. I'm from Atlanta, but I moved down to Miami. I told my people I was going to FIU for the semester, but I'm just going to strip to make money and then go back home. So I was like, oh, what's your last name? And she was like, oh, I'm not going to tell you that because you might know my family, blah, 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 blah. So I'm thinking like, yo, this is a Nigerian fucking refugee. You know what I mean? Like, she left Atlanta to come to Miami to strip to make money.
Right.
And she's going to go back home and probably go back to church and sing in a choir and blah, 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 blah. That's something I'll never forget. Like,
that's funny as shit, though.
These strippers are people. These are
they got regular lives.
They have regular lives. They have a
lives.
script they can give you. But when she broke that like script and that game, and she was keeping it real, like, I'm really here. Can you just give me $60, please? Because nobody else. I'm not that attractive. She had a low boy. She had a low boy, like a haircut. Like she's not really. I was like, yeah, here's $60.
So my best, I'm gonna say two, and I'm gonna say the first one. The first one was at for a bachelor party. And it was a whole bunch of us there, and what made that experience really, really good, niggas was just throwing all kinds of money. So, hey, strippers is gonna realize, yo, this is the money section right here. So you get all the girls, you get the best looking girls, they're doing all of everything, and it was awesome. And I can't get into any more details than that because it was really just that simple. We had that much money, and we had all the strippers. But the second one, and the reason why I put this one second, because I want to talk about this, was at a friend, one of my homeboys. It was his birthday. His girlfriend at the time invited all the homies and all her homegirls, and we had a table in a section in the strip club. And it was pure Miami vibe because it was like, in Miami strip clubs, it's a whole bunch of girls in there. Just like how Big Mike just was like, hey, he hollered at a whole bunch of regular females in there. It was kind of like almost like a club atmosphere, but the same thing that we love about strip clubs. And it was just amazing seeing like, homegirls getting lap dances or throwing money on the pole. Like we was straight clowning in there. You seeing your homegirls they just dancing on girls like we would on girls at the time when we was niggas was going to clubs. And it was just an amazing experience because that's a Miami strip club thing where you go in there and see a whole bunch of different type of people.
It's enjoyable going to strip clubs with women.
With women,
absolutely,
absolutely.
Because they usually
enjoyable.
turn up, and it's funny because I feel like women tend to be a bit more loose and wild. The strippers, at least, when they're dancing with a female. So in the strip club, when you do go there to get a little action, a little vibe, a little attention. They tend to be a little passive. They want to dance in front of you and have 50 fucking feet. But when you're in there with a fucking female, I don't know, they could become somebody entirely different. They be on a whole different vibe. I've always felt like, to me, it's best when I go there and I'm dealing with an individual who, a female pretty much, who's on that. And I just like that.
No, I completely feel you. One time, my ex-girlfriend went with me to the strip club, and it was for my birthday. It was me and a couple dudes. It wasn't a big thing like how I said with one of my homeboys. She didn't get any dances, but she was paying for me to get dances. Now me, I'm not a super strip club person. I only like to go when my homies like to go. I'm never the type of person to be like, let's go to the strip club. And she was like encouraging me, like, yo, slap this girl's ass. Get this, get this lap dance. And I was just like, yo, are you sure? Like, are you really with this?
It gives you the idea of a threesome, that's all.
What? Oh my gosh, if she would have did that, we would have got
this,
married.
This day and age, regular women like to go to a strip club. Like,
South Florida women?
I can,
absolutely.
not even South Florida. I can imagine back in the day, like it being like taboo. Like women don't go there. there. Like it's quote unquote a gentleman's club. Like it's for the guys that come and sit around, smoke cigars, like get their fucking brandy and you know
Get their little rub on, go home, and then fuck the wife.
yes. Like,
What?
But nowadays it's like women going with you, and which it is very enjoyable. Like at least for us, like now, like we said before, we don't go for women. We don't go to dance, but when women go in there, like they're getting all the dances. Like I like to see my woman slapping like a stripper's ass. Like,
Have you guys ever had
looks
to
nice.
lie to a girl that about going to a strip club, like your whatever ex-girlfriend or anything like that?
I've done it, but only because I felt like I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable. So I used to always think that in my mind, if my girl was going to a strip club,
Like a male
strip club with dicks all in her face, I would feel some type of way.
Right.
So I can only imagine what she would feel like if you wouldn't give a fuck. If
I wouldn't, but women don't like that anyway. We'll go.
yeah,
ahead.
they think it's gay, but
Yeah.
for me,
generally, yeah.
I could imagine, how a female would feel knowing that I'm going to a strip club. These girls got big ass, big tits, and they pussy wide open. In their mind, they're thinking that we're going there for the pussy. Like this idiot just said.
I didn't say that.
No,
that's not what I said.
They think we're going for the females. Whereas for me and I think the guys who go frequently, it's just good fucking music. It's a nice vibe. It's good food and it's great drinks.
For women too. Women
And they
love the strip
that.
club.
Yes,
Down
they
here,
acknowledge-
women love the
Absolutely.
strip club.
You go and
I think it's all together now because even in ATL, anywhere you go,
ATL,
it's,
like
it's part of the culture.
I think you alluded to something like that. I remember one memorable time when we went to Club Onyx, I believe, in Atlanta. If that's what it is, Onyx. I remember I went with my homies when we went to Atlanta. Like at one point, the floor was covered. Like these
All
boys,
women.
because everywhere other places don't do it like how Miami does it. You throw money in the air, like how we be throwing money all over the place. So like the DJ like shouting them out, "Yo, where y'all from? Where y'all from?" Like, cause these niggas are going crazy. Like,
Yep.
but you remember nights like those.
1,000%, bro.
Only thing I remember from a regular club is like one drink being $19 out on South Beach. Like, bro.
It's a vibe. Exactly. And that's the point I was making. If you take away the strippers, you don't have that thing you just talked about. And that's it. You have people throwing money in the
But
air. Nigga, come on, bro.
It's not the biggest thing, but that's just one of the that for me.
It's
at
one
least,
of the things.
It's one
It's
of
just
the
one
things,
of the
but
things.
but for me, it's not the most memorable thing. Like you would say, because this what hookah lounges are turned into. It's kind of like the strip club without the strip club. They have the same DJs, the same great music. They have hookahs, they have drinks. And that should still be a vibe. I don't know if you've been to them. That should still be a vibe.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like I guess that's what you have when you take away strippers,
and it's
hookah
a
lounge.
nice ass
That should be
hookah
nice.
lounge. It's nice.
I got to see that because I have not been to that.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
in
good.
fairness,
That's a
I
good
haven't.
point. Hookah
Unfair
lounge.
to you.
Hookah lounges are effectively strip clubs without strippers.
strippers,
And
I've
it'll
been
still
to
be-
some, but
and
not,
they be-
not,
and they be
not to
fucking
one
it.
that be the same vibe as a strip club.
Bro, if you've never been to one, chill. You don't know that.
No. I said I've been to one, but not the same vibe as a strip club.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, in
No,
all
no,
fairness,
agree.
in all
Agree.
fairness.
We all see it differently. Like,
In
it's
all
okay. That's not a thing.
So let me ask y'all this.
Did we pay for it? No.
No.
No,
so my
sir.
question would be, have any of you ever gone with your wives or girlfriends?
Yeah, I just said that.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like Mike or
Nigga, he's the
Daniel.
only married one here.
No. Or girlfriends is what I said.
Oh, God, I said it.
And, do they understand why you go? Because I know in the past, I've had girlfriends who didn't understand why I was going. Like, oh, you're going to go see these bitches? And so they don't understand that, it's really a vibe. It's just
Nigga,
camaraderie.
literally every girl I've ever been with, I told myself, I'm not the strip club junkie that a lot of niggas is. I'm just, if I'm choosing to go, I'm not finna be with a female who's gonna try to obstruct me from going. And that's just me. I'm not telling no dude to do that. I'm just saying for me, you're not gonna tell me I can't go to the strip club with my homie for his birthday. I'm gonna look at you and tell you, bitch, you crazy.
That's something very specific. I'm going to celebrate with him, all right, but we just talking about regular, just go. And another thing we have to acknowledge is that, like, this time we're in right now, like 2020, it's a different year. Maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, women weren't so into the strip club. Like, 'cause I remember my homeboy, he used to have a girlfriend like that. I didn't, but my homeboy had a girlfriend like that. That's why I know that it happens. She used to tell him, no, you cannot go to a strip club for any reason. Like, you just can't go. Like, I don't want you there. And I think part of that, and the women that do think like that, I think it's because, like, it's sexual. It makes you, like, it makes you regularly want, I don't know, like, fucking want sex. Like, want it.
But it's a Big Mike's question. So, and I think I asked that same question. Y'all haven't been in a relationship with a female who's like, nah, nigga, you can't go to the strip club.
No, I haven't, but my boy has. Like,
Yeah, I have not either. But I guess to the larger point is like why women are
against it,
against it.
generally.
I think a part of it is like, so I feel like men are visual people. Like I heard somebody say like women love with their ears, men love with their eyes. So it's like
that's a good one.
we see almost perfection on stage,
Yeah.
Right.
and then we go home. And it's almost like, so I think women think like there's like this decline in affection or sexuality or desirability. Excuse me.
Or we
Right.
expect them to look a certain way,
Or like at
do
least
tricks.
take 10% of that and replicate it at home. Like I want you to fucking do
And that's not
extra
true.
work. And it's
Or
not
even
true.
if they were the same on the same scale, you lusting after another woman, even if we're both sixes.
Yeah, that might be
like,
ultimately
yo,
they
it,
feel
too.
that right,
Yeah.
opening
but
Pandora's
that's not
box.
true. That's not the case. I
Like,
think
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no. I think most men that go to the strip club go for the vibes that we said: the
Right.
drinks,
Yeah.
the music, the camaraderie, and the food.
But
what
for
I-
those women, sorry.
No, I was gonna say like what I've heard. Like one of my wife's, her, somebody that she knows, she doesn't allow her husband to go to the strip club at all, and they're
Right.
both very like conservative and Christian. She was saying that it invites, it opens this like the vibes you're talking about. Like oh, we're just going for the vibes. Those vibes she believes are negative vibes that you're getting. Like you're opening up this Pandora's box into our
Not
homes.
true.
Because you're seeing something. Once you see something, you can't unsee it.
Nigga,
So
it's
it's like-
porno everywhere. What are we talking about?
but they don't watch porn.
They don't watch porn either. Those
Yeah,
type of
exactly.
people don't let their husbands watch porn. They don't let them
Man,
look
that
at
nigga at
other
home, he at
women.
work jerking his fucking meat, nigga, the whole time. Like, you can't control a person from being who they are. If they have the desire to cheat, they're going to cheat. I don't think me watching a female and then watching her dance is going to make me say, oh, I got to have her. You know, if you have that bone in you to be a cheater, you're going to be a fucking cheater.
But it's not even just about cheating.
Yeah, it's just like
Or
I don't
even
want
desire,
you looking
yeah.
at another woman. I don't want you having that desire for another
These
woman that
bad
is
hoes
in
is
me.
everywhere on Instagram. So even if you're not even on the porno site, it's a bad bitch on Instagram every.
But you don't have to follow these.
You don't have
women.
to follow them.
Right.
Like, those are the same women that like on the fucking like tabs. Like, why are you liking these women's pictures? That's the woman you want me to be. Those are all the same type. That's the same
Yeah.
mentality. I think that mentality is consistent with women like
And
that.
it makes sense. And you could find your woman less desirable because you're looking at all these other women.
So you're going to keep him in the box? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no. I'm not saying
No,
that.
I think
This is their argument.
I think it comes from a point of insecurity because I think if
Absolutely.
I put myself there and I think of it like this, like yo, if you go to whatever strip club and you see the baddest bitch you ever seen in your life do like a 360 twist into a split, and you say, oh my god, and you come home and I have on like a fucking moo and rollers. Like, how you doing? And I'm like, and she like farting and stuff. Like, I mean,
There's disappointment there.
There is disappointment, and it makes sense. It's reasonable.
But I do feel like it's a woman's job to kind of keep up with herself and make sure that she keeps the sex or the life, the marriage.
It's the
in
woman's
sight.
job.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have nothing to do with that.
No, I mean, but at the same time, I'm not looking for it as a man. I'm not looking to compare my wife or my girl to a stripper. I understand that shit is probably paid for. She got the titties, you know, sitting right. She paid for the ass. The shit's probably hard. Coochie probably stink. I'm not worried about that. I understand that I have something wholesome and something real at home, and I'm respecting of that. But
But what?
baby dude, you know, you hear me? Put on a little lingerie sometimes. But I also feel that, I mean,
So
this
is
for
there
me.
any responsibility for you to spice up the relationship in your relationship? To spice up the sex life in your relationship?
Absolutely, but what I got to do with strip clubs?
yeah, I think
Exactly what
it's
you
just
just
comparing to the
said.
women. Like, if like let's say for instance, like I'm at home, I'm doing my thing, and my wife is looking at, I don't know what women look at. They're looking at the fireman calendar, the 2020 fireman calendar. They're like, wow, look at this guy's six pack. I'm gonna be like, I feel you.
Full straight.
So it's the same thing on the flip.
Yeah,
Exactly
but I
what
won't
Daniel
have-
said is
but
the same thing on the flip.
I won't have a problem with it because it comes from a self-esteem place. Like, I know you're not gonna leave me, so I'm like, well,
And another thing too is like men are not desired. Everybody desires women.
Yeah,
Nobody desires men. So if you see like, damn, I'm at home, damn, this nigga Idris Elba fine as fuck. Like, I hear what you're saying, but I don't feel that as like a personal take on me because who cares what I look like? You know what I'm saying? You're still here.
Well, your wife cares what you look like.
Yo, no, she does. Well, I guess I was trying to say is like it's harder for because we go to strip clubs. Men and women go to women's strip clubs.
Yeah.
Men and women don't go to men's strip clubs.
Oh no, niggas,
You haven't
we
been?
do not go.
I have not been. Tell me about it.
You done went.
You told me. Are you saying
You said you went. Don't
I
lie.
never said
Oh
that.
no,
Like,
me personally, I'm
Hell
not
no.
going. But if
nigga, that's not a part of our culture, nigga.
that's not something that I
No, bro.
Enjoy.
All right, so I got to ask
fucking
you
go.
a straight up question.
Yeah.
I've been to quite a few strip clubs, black, white, whatever. You ever paid for the pussy in the strip club?
No.
I've never
And you're
Have y'all
digging
seen
your
it?
nose. And
I've seen it. I've seen it.
what?
I've absolutely seen it because,
Nigga,
like,
let's talk about this one.
honestly, like, people fall in love with women, like, in the strip club. They fall in love with them.
T-Pain made a
because-
song over it.
No,
It
and
was real.
it's not even a joke. It's it's
realest song
1,000%.
ever.
You will see it. Like, yo, you could be in there with your boy, y'all drinking, y'all having a good time. You getting one dance from the chick, you minding your own business. He getting another dance from the chick, then he walks off. Yo, where Tommy at? Where Tommy at?
Nigga going for 30 fucking minutes.
30 minutes. And then he come back, yo, y'all boys, y'all
straight?
good? Y'all straight? Yeah, I'm straight. Where the fuck you
Nigga,
been?
where you been?
Right, yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
okay, so, Mike, you ever been to Espanol?
Nah.
Oh my gosh! So let me tell y'all niggas about Espanol. Espanol was a strip club that was near Miami Airport, and usually in
I've heard of it.
strip clubs it's dim lights. It's the only strip club I've ever been to where the lights is as bright as this light that we looking at right now, because they weren't worried about dances. All it was prostitution, bro. It was just like straight up. Hey, let me take you to the back. Like, oh, how much you trying to spend for the smash or for the head? And have I been with niggas who went for it, who paid that 40, who paid that 60? Of course, nigga.
And I
Wait,
think
it's only 60? No, actually for my boy.
oh,
Yo, you want to know? It doesn't exist anymore, idiots.
I think
Vagabond.
one thing you mentioned that's a part of that, strip club culture is prostitution.
It is.
Sexual human trafficking. That's a
Yes.
huge hub for trafficking. That's
Yeah.
like a point of entry for where when men abduct young women and
Correct.
pay for their entrance fee or dancing fee to get into the
Yeah.
club, and they dance and
just
they
take the
dance
money, yeah.
and they take the money.
And that's why
Pimp
that
'em out.
club doesn't exist anymore.
For sure.
because
And it was
That's all
crazy.
it was about.
I know a big strip club, probably one of the biggest ones in South Florida. I'm not gonna say the fucking name because I frequent there a lot.
Yeah.
They got very fucking good food and they got very good lobster tails. But I'm not saying anything.
Nigga, that's all of them.
However, no, they got very fucking fine lobster tails. But either way,
But you already said this the office. You said it
no.
was the office.
It's not the office. It's not
It
the
don't
office.
matter. It's all of them.
No, but this particular one has bedrooms in the shit. So I didn't even peek this until I went to like the upper fucking room, nigga. I thought I was in church, bitch. The upper room. And I got up there and I'm like, yo, it's a bunch of ball players in this shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
And I'm just seeing niggas walking to a back room. I'm like, yo, what's back there? The champagne room? No, that's a hotel, nigga. They got an actual bed in there and everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, what the fuck?
water then.
And it be all kind of couch outside.
Hey.
And the thing is, and I think you alluded to it earlier, is that all the women, like, when you go to a strip club, especially when you're in there frequently, the ones that make money all the time. These women, they're not
Yes.
really dancing on dudes. They're not really like
Yes.
doing too much. They just make all the money because they're the baddest ones in there. And then there's the others that really make no money. And they just kind of walk around all night and they just kind of drinking their Red Bull or whatever. And they're just trying to get through the night because it's tough.
That's the realest
if a
shit
guy
ever,
says,
nigga.
I'm going to give you something
Whatever.
you want to make, and then he's like, I just need a neck.
And
it
it
might
be like
happen.
that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so you know what I don't like about that word sexual trafficking? Because when I think about sexual trafficking, I think about people who really have no choice. But there are a lot of women in there who have all the choice
I
in the
agree.
world. And
Yeah.
they're doing this because it's like, hey, look, they've
Quick
made
money.
they've made the conscious decision. I can make more money if you just give me some money to smash.
Oh, and they can. Listen.
And they do. They do.
Well, I don't know about to smash, but like, because I used to work in a strip club. I used to take pictures in a strip club. Like, that used to be like my thing for a while. I used to make a lot of money there, like taking pictures in a strip club. So I used to see the women that made a lot of money, like the really, really bad ones. It's every night. They don't really do nothing. They just kind of come out. They be on there like shaking it. The leg shake that they be doing.
Exactly.
They don't really-
Crazy legs.
So let me ask
Thank
you,
Liz.
would you say they were doing that out of their own free will?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, because they wanted to make money and they
Exactly.
made a lot of money. And these women,
Exactly.
like, and I follow them on Instagram, and they have like condos on the beach. Like, they make so much
Exactly.
money. Like, but
That's why I don't like calling it sexual trafficking.
no,
because
but some of them are being sexual.
some of
Damn,
them for
some-
sure.
We're not
That's the
saying
point,
all
yeah.
of them. He's
some
talking
of
about
them
some
for
of them.
sure.
Yeah.
But let's not put all of them in that
No, we
same
didn't say
boat.
all. We didn't
Sure,
say
I would
all.
never paint everything as anything. So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say every stripper is a victim of human.
No, but there are a lot of
There
A lot of
are
them
some,
a lot of them
yes.
hoes selling that pussy.
That's true. A
A
lot
lot
of
of them selling it willingly.
some,
Absolutely.
some,
Some,
but
and then there's some that's
some are victims of human trafficking. I think
Correct.
that's something to
And a lot of people don't know that.
and some of them are lying about the ages that they are. Some
Of
of them
course,
are,
of
Correct.
course.
That's why you
these-
just don't buy no pussy in the strip
That's
club.
why a lot of. Where do you buy it?
I don't buy that shit. No way. I'm not even that type of dude.
Yo, what you just said is 1,000% facts, bro. It be plenty of them lying about their ages. Plenty of them who do not have no choice.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking young girls.
Nah, I've never paid for pussy in the strip club, and I won't because it's.
But where do you
crazy.
pay for it? That's what I want to know.
I do not pay for it. You don't. Why are you saying? All
right.
What are you saying? You this one who's walked there, please.
Nah, I love it there.
What's been your worst strip club experience? Worst.
Man, I almost feel bad for just saying it. It didn't even happen to me. It happened to a peer of mine. Is just I took him. He was not from Miami. I took him to experience Miami's strip club culture.
Okay.
And the stripper, she was dancing on him. I got him a dance, and she left some residue. On his. I remember he had a members only jacket, and we got to the car. He's like, Mike, man, what do you think this is?
Discharge, bitch.
No, I said it's body paint. How they have like
why would you lie to your friend?
Glitter and musk and stuff like that. Like, it's just like she just rubbed off on you. But in mine, I was like, damn.
Discharge.
Daniel, what about you?
I saw this ring in between. I don't know.
What's your worst?
Oh, my worst. I can't really think of a worst. Like I've seen my boy like thrown like you said, like it had nothing bad really happened to me, but I've seen some tragic cases. Like I was out there with my homeboy once, and I guess he just drank too much because what we like to do, we like to mix the Remy with the champagne, the free champagne or whatever.
Right.
So I guess he overdid it, and he was like throwing up in it, like to the point the security guards had to carry him out because he literally passed out. I'm like, damn, fool. But we in there.
Big Mike, what about you?
So for me,
worst.
I had two.
All right.
There was a stripper one time, and she had on a tampon. No,
Right.
not tampon. Sorry, she had on a. What's the one that goes inside of you?
With the string.
Tampon. That's
Tampon.
And I just seen a string hanging out.
Yes.
Bitch, what the fuck you doing? Like,
Why are
she
you
danced.
here?
Yeah, like you bitch your whole period on. Bitch, you better go take a shower. And that was her. And then there was another situation where I was getting a dance in the office. And the girl was like, hey, you want to dance? I'm like, no, I'm just cool, man. I'm vibing. I've never really been a fan of dances. And she's dancing. It's like, well, I got you, babe. You showed love the last time you came in here. And she's dancing in front of me. And I smell fish. Ooh. And I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm just, after about 2 dances, I'm like, yo, it had to be her. She's the only stripper around. And I'm like, yo, this shit smells horrible. Damn. And so I was like, yeah, man, I'm good, man. Just don't worry about it, man. Chop that shit up, man. I'll show love again another time, but not today.
Damn.
And I feel like
sucks.
in situations like that, like I feel bad for the
stripper.
For the stripper, yeah. So
Why?
like, cause you're a human being.
Bitch,
you
wash
know what I
that
mean?
pussy.
Like, yeah, wash it, but it's just like I feel bad for you, like, cause you know what I'm saying? Cause we glamorize you. You're beautiful, perfect. You're a professional dancer. You're seducing me and all that. But you still got real stuff going on. You got your period on. You still got to work.
No, you gotta take that week off. You gotta take that week off.
See, that's obvious.
That week off.
You better schedule
They
that
make
shit.
enough money to where this is what's so crazy. But I've seen strippers make 5 bands in a night,
Yes.
10 bands in a night.
But again,
Correct.
some do.
yeah, some do. So
Others can't afford that.
yeah, but fuck that. Stay your ass home, Bill.
Man, my worst experience is it's not funny. It's really fucked up. We got there and we had a section, and some dudes who was I guess they were really popular in the city, dope boys and like local celebrity type dudes. They wanted our section. So they kicked us out of our section that we already paid for.
You a scrub.
And they would not give us no money back. Because the niggas who they wanted to be there, they control. It was like, it's just, hey, if niggas is gangster, niggas is real gangsters.
What
It's
strip
like,
club was this?
I ain't gonna say the strip club, but it was real gangsters was like, hey, look, kick these niggas the fuck out. And I don't give a fuck how much you made. And that's Miami. When it's real gangsters in that shit, it's real gangsters in that shit. Because I've been in the strip club in Miami where it was like, I'm walking and I mistakenly bumped a nigga. And when I bumped the nigga, he go like this. Like he put his hand up and signal for a whole bunch of dudes. And even the security guards was like,
you sweet.
They look like, hey, well, shit. What am I gonna do? Like I'm not finna disrespect this gangster nigga because hey, that's a part of the Miami culture too. It's like, yo, this nigga right here, he's a real gangster in this shit, and that's how we finna treat it. And that was probably like one of my worst strip club experiences.
That's because
like,
you sweet, nigga.
there was nothing you could have done.
No, when
about
your
that
face.
either.
See, that's the thing. That's why. So I said I frequent the strip club, right? But I
Right.
frequent not anymore. But when I did, I went to the office.
Right.
The reason I went to the office is because I knew practically 75% of the niggas in there.
Right.
So I was the nigga who probably did like this and got your ass up out of the section, or did like this and then you had 18 or 20 niggas looking at you. Because
And
that's
you
why,
couldn't do that in every strip club, could you?
But that's why I stayed at that strip club. That's why
The
you
one
frequent
that
the
know
ones
you,
that you
I
know.
guess, yeah.
Kind of.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, frequent the ones that
I
you know.
stuck to literally the office, and maybe G5,
Yeah.
and Playhouse.
Where
And,
you and that
and
dude.
plus again, like when you have money and money talks and they know you have money,
money
they know
talks.
because like strip clubs they want to look good. They want to like if you walk in there as somebody with a lot of money and you walk in there and you see niggas with that got money and you see money all over the place, yes, this is where I
Yes.
need to be.
And spend money.
Exactly, like you know that's what
1000%.
happens when like celebrities come and stuff like that, and then they get that main house section, and then all the bad women go there, and then like other people come, like the scammers with the big like I've seen people with some crazy like chains, like just this big, like yo, and then like they spend money.
That's real. One time in our section, Plies came to the club, and he moved us out of our
They gonna
section.
move everybody.
Now,
They got to.
so I didn't say that was a bad situation because we went to another section, and they didn't steal our money. They let us rock the same way, so it was cool. We weren't really mad that Plies came in there and did his thing.
Now, let me ask you, did he throw money?
Plies, huh?
Did he throw money?
Oh man, he was throwing bands, bro.
Okay.
no,
A
but-
lot of times, a lot of these rappers and ball players come in and just vibe and don't even
That's
do
true.
shit.
That's
no,
very
no,
true.
no.
Miami is
But
Miami.
Miami niggas like, you know,
Hey,
Dwayne Bowe
Miami
and
is
a couple
Miami,
other niggas,
bro.
they gonna go ham.
Yeah, Miami's Miami.
But
Yeah,
again,
for sure.
though, a lot of times, like I said, I used to work at a strip club, so a lot of times when like celebrities are there, this club gives them money to be
Absolutely.
there. Like that money that they're throwing,
1000%.
that is not their money. They're
Yes.
throwing the money the club gave them to throw to look
Correct.
cool to make it look
And
like.
they
So
get,
don't
they get
think
free drinks.
they
as
get
well.
free
Yeah,
drinks. They
that's
come to a
right.
bottle. What are you giving to me for me to be there to bring more notoriety, make your club be on Smash that Friday
Correct.
or Saturday night? Like that's them niggas. Like
Now, to pivot to something that we talked about earlier, when you are aware that the strip club that you like to go to engages in some type of like sexual trafficking, do you feel like some type of responsibility for you to not support that strip club?
well, we don't know for sure, but if I know for sure,
Just
like,
hypothetically, if you knew for sure.
I wouldn't go. Like it's not that serious to me. But because it's like I guess that's wild. Like that's too wild. If I know you guys are knowingly accepting sexually trafficked women, like I'm not gonna be there. Like that's weird. That's nasty.
That ruins the fantasy.
It
for
depends
me,
on
yeah.
how good the food is.
Hey, Mike said, "Whoa, big
Depends on
Mike."
how good the food is, and,
Wow.
and I'm lying, I'm bullshitting. Really and truthfully, I feel like every strip club has that. So I mean, would I stop going to all strip clubs entirely? Fucking no. But I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't support the pussy selling. I've never been that type of person. But
Yeah.
but
sure.
I mean, I'm there for the vibes and the music. Man, some things are just kind of out of your hand. That's just how I see it.
That's funny as shit, though. That's crazy.
I agree.
If you thought that all strip clubs do that, but you still frequent,
Because is it going to stop because I'm not going there?
that's a good point. That's a good, I've heard people argue that before. What do y'all think about that argument?
I mean, that's true. I get it, but like, I can't knowingly know. Me personally, if I knowingly, like, I know for a fact this happens to so and so, and you know she got kidnapped or whatever the fuck, that'd be too filthy for me. I probably wouldn't go no more.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and I think that's with any kind of job situation. If I go to Wendy's and the person taking my order is a victim of, she was kidnapped.
Yes,
I don't
I made her a working
I
slave.
can't go to this Wendy's anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't.
I guess when
probably
you put it in those terms, I
I
understand.
wouldn't want to do that.
But
You know what I mean? Like,
to say I'm not going to support a strip club because they selling pussy in there, bitch, where they not selling pussy at?
Right.
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
They selling pussy in Wendy's. Nigga. Go to the Mexican fucking Wendy's.
To
Man.
me, it's about
Hold on.
whether
Wait.
it's on your control or not. Like, are you doing it because you are a quote unquote slave, or are you doing it because
I think that's
the
what we're
point.
getting mixed up. We're not just
It's
saying selling
voluntary.
pussy. Like prostitution is prostitution.
Yeah.
Niggas buying pussy in there, that's not gonna make me stop. I'm talking about like women being kidnapped and forced to
Correct.
like
That's
sell
what I'm talking-
and give
correct.
like they're owned.
Do you know any
Correct.
strip clubs like that? I don't know any.
personally,
Sorry?
I don't know.
No, I don't know any for sure. I know I've heard of it happening. I've heard stories. I've read articles, but I don't know of any for
Yeah.
sure. Like,
I don't know if any strip clubs.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if I knowingly know like this club does this and they like have
I ain't fucking with it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I might go in there
There's-
and save a hoe.
There's one that I know that I've never been to because I heard that they do that.
Oh, one strip club.
Yeah,
You not gonna say?
no. But there's one that I've heard the story from someone, and because of that, I've never been to that strip
Is there
club.
anyone that we frequent?
No.
I'm not gonna say what it is. I'll tell you what we done. But one that I've heard is, it's not.
Yo, because that's deep. Because if you know for a fact that somebody is in there against their will, that's strong. That's strong. That's just
too much
strong,
for me.
bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's tough. Like, there's too many in there. Like I
Big
said,
Mike said,
there's women in there that's giving it to you. That's giving. They're willingly charging you. Like, I would do this for you if you give me money. No shame in that game. I don't have no problem with that. Y'all do y'all thing. That's between you, the Lord, and the law. I don't care. So
I like that.
Now, do you consider the people who buy pussy in there like lame?
I don't shame them.
No.
I don't shame them. Like, you gotta like.
I think that's just whack. Like, to me,
You think buying pussy is lame?
I think absolutely. Like,
See, I don't.
In general, or
in general, I mean, but in a strip club, it's like, yo, you can't like find a bitch like it's enough. Giving pussy out for free.
so what's it?
I think a lot of people are doing it anyways.
Yeah. Anywhere. Like, what's the difference between a strip club and anywhere else? Not saying that I do.
But to me, I just think buying pussy, period, is lame. But
Okay.
no, I didn't think so.
I
offended.
think buying it is lame, period. But absolutely, I think in the strip club. I remember I was in I'm not gonna say the strip club name, but I was in there one time, and they threw this nigga out. The nigga had his whole dick out, and he was fucking the stripper right there in the middle of the floor. Like, she was riding him, and we all think he getting a fucking dance. Nobody's paying him any attention.
Y'all never did that?
What the fuck?
Hey.
This is Mr. Stick a Thumb in your ass. We didn't even talk about that shit.
Oh,
What?
no. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have sex with them, but like back in my prime, back in my day.
Back.
way back when, like, if you in the booty club and like, you're having a good time, like she's twerking, she's having a great time. If you just so happen to slip your thumb,
You gotta slip that thumb in it, bro.
she earned that 40 or 20 or whatever.
Whatever it
like,
is.
Yo, it was talent.
That's
like,
absolutely.
And that's
That's
real, bro.
hilarious.
that's exciting. That's I mean, no, that's the old days. I don't know.
But
I'm
to
not
what
sure
you're
now.
talking about, man, just anything that's like against somebody's will, man, that's crazy.
That's whack,
But
yeah.
when you're paying for it and it's to their will and everybody understands what's going on, you cutting out a lot of BS in the middleman. It's like, hey, look, check this out. I only want to do this thing with you, and I'm willing to pay for it. So we don't have to lie. We don't have to go through all these fake dates and try to get to know each other. Let's just get to the thing that I want to do. And if that person agrees with it, that's fine.
I know you buy pussy.
And
No,
that's okay.
it's
Nobody's
all
judging
about
you.
that person agreeing with it.
Yes.
I'm all for
Yes.
two people
Buying
agreeing
pussy.
to do something. If y'all two people agree to do it, yeah, what I got to do with me? I don't care. Just as a general thing.
Shout out and congratulations to you.
To me,
And
buying pussy?
me and my own
me and my house, we will not do it.
that I can buy. No, because a lot of things I try to like in my mind when I go to strip clubs, I'd be like, okay, you know what? She's attractive, but she's gay. She has HIV, so I don't want to.
Wait.
That's how I think.
So let's be clear. I'm not saying that I'm not doing it. I'm saying that for people who are doing it, as long as both of y'all agree and there's no like slavery involved,
I'm with you.
I'm with it. If and I'm just gonna if whatever, Jason wants to go ahead and smash Rachel, Jason and Rachel can go ahead and smash, bro, because
And
that's what they want to do.
That's cool.
I have nothing to do with that, and I don't give a fuck.
And I also do agree with that point you just made. I always told myself when I go into the strip club, 70% have HIV, 40% have, 30% have gonorrhea, and that's
Boom.
just what it is.
That's it.
That's the idea you gotta have. in there.
That is
to.
what it
That's
is.
why I can't buy pussy.
I'm gonna slap
And
you
you
on the
shouldn't.
ass.
In the strip club, no.
I'm gonna slap you on the ass if it's 2012. I'm gonna put my thumb in your butt and then I'm gonna go home. And that's it.
Yeah, something that's also taking me away from certain strip clubs is some of the violence that's happened, especially being here, where a lot of gangsters and thugs is going to the strip club, bro. So there's a couple strip clubs in particular where it's like, I know of this person. I'm not really cool with the nigga. Like, yo, the nigga, they let this nigga get killed in the strip club, and I'm just like, you know what? That's not a place I really want to partake.
That's
at.
a whole nother subject, bro.
It is, and
But
that's
but
why
a
I'm bringing it
part
up.
of though. Like, cause like a part of the strip club like dynamic is the flex. You want to be the nigga that's seen. You want the DJ to call you out. You want to be like on that spotlight that you're creating by making a thunderstorm in there. You're gonna go stand in the middle and you just throwing ones to the ceiling as they fly down magically. And but that's putting a target on your back at the same time.
It
so
is,
for sure.
when niggas are drunk as fuck, unfortunately, you leaving at 3 a.m, there's a target on your back,
You
and
are
niggas
the
be
target.
Have
bro.
you ever been in that situation where y'all felt like y'all were being watched?
Yes,
Nah,
1000%.
Nah, because I've never thrown
I don't
that
spend money on
much
that.
money. You're right.
Exactly.
So it actually happened to me and my cousin. One of my cousins, Lambo. We were maybe about towards the end of last year. We were in the Playhouse,
All right.
and it was some niggas who watched us. I don't know what. I don't really spend that much money in the strip clubs. As of the last 3-4 years, I've kind of been chilling. I had a daughter, but that night this nigga going ham. So I'm like, fuck it, ATM. And so we kind of threw quite a bit of money. And when we got outside, it was just like some niggas just was watching. So we like, hold on now. So we got, and then we jumping in big boy trucks, like excursions, or not excursions, Escalades and shit. So it's 2 cars riding, and this car jumps behind us, like out of nowhere, just real fast. And it's the same niggas that was in the car earlier. And so we kind of made some crazy turns, and the niggas still behind us. Luckily, niggas had shit, so we put shit to the window like, listen, if that's what y'all on, we on that too. And then they ended up going a different way. But have y'all ever felt unsafe in the strip club doing shit that y'all was doing?
1000%. Yeah, that's definitely happened.
Yeah.
Where, like, so the situation I brought up earlier, where for one of my homies' bachelor party, it was a bunch of us, and we're just throwing up money. And then after a while, the club realized, oh, these are the dudes with money. And then, there were no celebrities that night. It was just a random night. And then you see, how do I put this? You just see dudes who they give you that feeling, that vibe, like, oh, they targeting us. They filling us out to see what type of dudes are we if we are fair game to them. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, you be in that situation, it's like, but it's like, hey, I'm here for this particular event, and I want to throw this money. But at the back of your mind, it's like, man, I want to throw this money, but I don't want to catch no charge, nor do I want to be a victim of anything. And it happens.
That's true. I don't
What
really.
to be expected with the strip club, I guess.
Yeah, man.
it
Good, the
is.
bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
When this Rona shit is over, I'm gonna be back in
Right
this shit.
back to
I ain't gonna lie to you.
For sure.
No, that's great. One of the craziest times I was in there was we were in there. One of my dudes is an attorney, and we see these dudes looking at us for sure, and we're like, damn, why are they checking us out like that? But what happened was they were like, is that the dude that represented me on a case? Thankfully, he won the case. And so he bought us some drinks saying like we won the case. But what was scary about that was, what if that dude had lost the case?
Romeo, we don't give a fuck.
But I'm just saying, what if he did?
Yeah.
Because he was looking at us like yo, like I have to interact with these dudes. So if that interaction that he had prior would have been negative, he would have reacted negatively. That's the thing that come to my mind. Okay. And that's just something like, hey, you gotta accept when you go into a strip club, you go into any place, it can be negative, it can be positive, and really that's what it is, especially out here.
The good, the good, the bad, the ugly,
And the ugly in
And,
the strip clubs because we love them.
That's that.
Yes, sir.